Hey everybody, it's Mike from GI Dojo. Got a couple pickups today. I went to Walmart and they had some cool stuff that I had to grab, outside of my normal wheelhouse, but, uh, you know, the toy room slash game room, looking a little messy right now. Just kind of like reorganizing things and gonna sell off a couple small items, but anyway, so these are called the Hasbro Lightning Collection. Hasbro has this whole, business model where they license or purchase in this instance, purchase or license an IP, and then they just release 6-inch scale figures for that IP, and it'll be any minute, like one scene of the episode ever, costume change. It's like their way of printing money. You can never complete like the Marvel universe. That's why Marvel Legends has been running for over 20 years. The Power Rangers is one of is they actually bought the Power Rangers brand, I believe Hasbro did, just so then they could produce these figures and not pay a license to anybody. I do have a soft spot for the Power Rangers, but I only care about the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I've seen several times the Yellow Ranger, the Black Ranger, and the Blue Ranger, probably the least favorite Rangers of most people. I've seen them at my local Walmart just kind of peg warming. But today when I got there, they had the White Ranger and the Green Ranger and the Pink Ranger. And no Red Ranger, unfortunately. That's my favorite. But I do love the Green Ranger. I could not give a crap about the White Ranger. Even as a kid, I could tell like something was off. He's actually, this suit is from a different season of the Japanese version of Power Rangers. It has nothing to do with these other guys. But they like shoehorned it in to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers because they were running out of like stock footage to reuse from Japan. So I'm gonna resell the White Ranger. I'm thinking I could probably get $50 for it. These were $16 each. I'm not a scalper, but sometimes if I see a toy in the toy aisle, that I know would have like a lot of hype on eBay, I'll buy it and resell it to pay for the others. So, I got these for 16 bucks a piece. If I sell them for 50, three of them will be free. So, also, I'm going to open those up in a minute. We'll look at the figures, but also, this Hot Wheel, in the past, I've been a pretty huge Hot Wheels collector. Over here, I have my 50th anniversary case of about 50 Hot Wheels, different, they're not all Hot Wheels. Some of them are from different companies, and I've got a lot of Hot Wheels packed away in boxes. But again, it's like you can never complete your collection, and it's kind of like a addictive thing, Hot Wheels collecting is. So I don't collect them anymore. But I had to get the 73 Plymouth Duster because I was able to buy it for $6, the MSRP. And this is Todd from Beavis and Butthead, the bully slash friend of theirs that drove the green muscle car. This is his exact car. He had a 73 Plymouth Duster, same kind of scoop, obviously different paint job, but Hot Wheels scalpers sell these things online for like $10-15, and I've had it in my watch list, but I just don't want to pay the scalpers. So I saw it at my Walmart, paid MSRP. I'm gonna strip the paint off and paint it green, make a little Hot Wheels Todd mobile. Also, I bought the final remnants of Masters of the Universe at my Walmart. I got these for $5 each, and I got them just to resell at a convention, and use that money to buy G.I. Joe stuff and Ninja Turtle stuff. So that's what I'm doing there. A friend of mine runs a comic convention here in my small town, and I sell my overflow stuff there once a year. So anyway, I've rambled on now for 4 minutes and 43 seconds. Let me open these Power Rangers up and we'll see what they look like out of the box. Okay, so I'm taking a look at Hasbro's plastic-free packaging. They do it they pretend like they're trying to save the environment. See how there's a little green logo on it. But really, I think they just found a way to make it more affordable for them overall. So, you know, they're doing it for their own profit margins. But it's pretty cool what the Power Rangers line has done, at least. So you rip this pull tab here. Let's see if I can do this on camera without messing up our framing here. Okay, got that. So you open this. All right. I'm gonna pull the flaps back a little bit. And like I said, they tried to do something cool. So, you know, when you pull it out, you're pulling out a Green Ranger VHS tape, basically. So, you know, see that says Green Ranger, handwritten label, kind of cool. You know, you could probably use this as a backdrop or display. Kind of cool. And they come enveloped in this, you know, biodegradable paper. Let's open them up. Okay, got the Power Rangers opened here. Each one of them came with a really cool power coin. Kind of has like a hologram, holofoil sticker on there. These are kind of made budget. I guess they're not part of the Lightning collection, but it's the same molds, but they just use different plastic. You know, we got the dragon flute, the evil sword that Tommy uses. All the other Power Rangers have a blade blaster gun. Kimberly's is folded down into the blade mode. The others are blaster mode, and they all come with their different weapons that combine into the the big gun that the Power Rangers use to kill enemies if they don't have to use their Megazord. So right out of the box, these feel really stiff. I'm afraid to test the articulation without heating them up. Don't want to break anything. Definitely don't want to have to rebuy any of these. So I'm gonna heat these up. I know you guys are gonna be wondering what I'm gonna do to get the Red Ranger. I actually ordered him on eBay. Found one in a beat up box for $19.99 with free shipping. So that's what I'm gonna do there. But for now, today on this video, we're just gonna check them out with these 5. This guy right here, the White Tiger Power Ranger, he's gonna go to another home. Seen these on eBay for about 40-50 bucks, so should be able to sell that and recoup some of the money I spent on these guys. So let's heat them up. Okay, so just got done heating these guys up with a hair dryer. Now my daughter is a Power Rangers fan. I grew up with Power Rangers myself. At the time, 93, Ninja Turtles were kind of at the end of their run, and a lot of kids were looking for a cool new action property to latch onto. And I was 9 years old, and boy did we latch on to Power Rangers. Took over the whole country overnight, it seemed like. Anyway, my daughter kind of grew up with them as well, watching the older seasons on Netflix. And I bought her a few Lightning collections, but they were Lightning collection figures, but they were too expensive for my taste, so I didn't pick them up for myself. Now I'm comparing this Kimberly to her this Pink Ranger to her Pink Ranger, and these actually are different molds. I mean, I'm sure the helmet's reused and some of the stuff's reused, but the articulation points are totally different. These are a lot more primitive. They're perfect for me because I don't do any crazy action figure photography, but I just kind of pose all my guys really plain. But anyway, if you get a set of these, please make sure that you heat up the joints with a hair dryer, because they are stiff. And man, these knees, I almost broke the Green Ranger's knee off at the peg after heating it up even. So please be careful messing with these things. Anyway, let's put the weapons with them and set them up on display. Okay, so here's our Power Rangers by Hasbro. They're not really the Lightning collection. They're just Power Rangers 6-inch action figures. You can see they're on the same scale as the Lightning collection. This is the VHS series, is what people call them. This is the Lightning collection. I actually like the coloring a little bit better on these cheaper figures, but the articulation is way better. As you can see, at those gloves. There's no articulation. The gloves don't rotate, you know, at the forearm or at the wrist. You know, no ankle joints. You know, this is double knee jointed. Way superior figure if you're into stuff like Marvel Legends. And of course, you know, just little stuff. Look at the details on that Morpher versus this one. I had to put a lot of heat. I had to heat every single joint, and I had to heat up the weapons and straighten them on these VHS series figures. So I'm glad I bought them. I'm glad I paid $16.97 each for them, but I can't really recommend them. I think you know, if you guys aren't already into like the 1/12 scale 6-inch like Hasbro type stuff, and you're not used to heating up the figures, you just want to pull it out of the package and use it like a normal person, you're going to be disappointed with these. But like I said, I'm glad I bought them, but there's a lot of asterisks that go along with that purchase. I got my Red Ranger coming in the mail, and then my set will be complete. This has been Mike from GI Dojo. Not going to open the other stuff today because, you know, those are future either resales or projects. But thanks for watching, guys. Go Power Rangers and Yojo.